This wasn't how this video was supposed to go. I don't know, it won't go into gear, clutch. Today was finally the day. The sun was shining. I made sure to have lots of dry firewood packed, the Jackery fully charged, and the solar panels ready. We have 2 heated blankets for the rooftop tent now. I had all the ingredients to make a hearty, delicious dinner with hot cocoa and s'mores for dessert. Just Finley, Trout, and myself. We were so looking forward to our winter wonderland night in the woods. Unfortunately, life had some other plans for us. Finley is at this key age right now. She's picking up traits that are sticking with her character, shaping the person she's growing up to be. She's learning from her experiences. I've noticed that she's really soaking in these moments and lessons. Our first bump in the road happened right here. This was a key moment to the following events, but not in the way you're probably thinking. This man had pulled off just to the side of the trail and gotten stuck in the unpacked deeper snow. I got to put my new traction boards to use today, that's for sure. They were a huge help, and I realized that the tow rope I purchased on Amazon 3 years ago was way too short. Anyways, it did the job for today. Finley was in the back seat hollering those few words that kids ask over and over on any road trip. Are we there yet? I told her how important it was to always stop and help anyone in need. I asked her if that was us, we'd want someone to help us too, right? Oh, and those bright colored straps that come with your traction boards? Put those on before you use them. We couldn't find one of them after this recovery. We did eventually, but the straps would have helped. We stopped to exchange a few words after. It was in these few minutes here, with a kind-hearted bayman that I could mostly understand, that set me up for the mindset I needed later today. He told me how his wife had passed. Then he was diagnosed with cancer. He came out here every day to collect wood, to heat his home. It's what kept him going. And he'd never gotten in this situation before. I just listened and took in the beautiful scenery around us. Felt the warmth of the sun on our faces, and felt so grateful in that moment for my family, my health, the roof over our heads. This is the reason we venture out to these wild places. We find so much enjoyment, contentment, and clarity. This time, I've also found some human connection. Something I don't look for when I venture out to get away from it all. But today, I'd soon learn I'd need it. I carried on as the trail started to narrow. I'd driven here before and was having no issues thus far. I'd found a spot I thought was going to work out for the night. I stopped to weigh out my options. Then a side-by-side tried to go around us and got stuck. We helped pull them out, of course, too, and decided to move on just ahead. humbling situation similar to this, you have two options. One in which you invite negativity, filling your heart with anger and your body full of stress. The other one, allowing a glass half full kind of mindset to take over. Thanks to my moments of connection earlier, my heart was full of gratitude. This helped me remain calm when it was my turn to face some struggles. We would be okay. Shortly after my first attempt to drive myself out of the hole I dug, 3 quads drove by. They proceeded to help me. It was then that I discovered I wasn't able to shift into gear anymore. I've seen countless rigs over the years in this exact predicament, one that was a first for me. I knew at that moment this would be my first tow out of the trail. Thanks to that good karma coming full circle, they offered to pull me out of the trail. There I sat, being pulled by some kind Newfoundlanders, steering my dead Jeep, watching the sunset, my heart filled with gratitude. I cannot thank them enough. We may not be camping tonight, but as always, nature taught us a lesson. No matter the outcome today, we're walking away with our cups full. We had a couple hours to wait for the tow truck, which we spent curled up in the warm Jeep watching a movie. We hope to see you back out on the trail soon. Until then, stay kind, everyone.